52. I'm so blessed to be before you again, and I pray the Lord keeps you and your family safe this week. Now, last week, we specified a certain type of community, and that's because the only thing worse than not being plugged into a community is being plugged into the wrong community. Now, community is just a fancy word for different people groups we meet along the way, different people groups we're normally in contact with as we're growing through life. So a negative community looks like maybe learning bad lessons from your parents, picking up bad habits. It could be friends leading you down the wrong path. It could be siblings teaching you the wrong things in life, right? A negative community could be maybe you were left with the wrong uncle at a young age. Maybe if you're in a church community, you go to church and instead of being taught the word, taught the Bible, you're beat with the word. You're attacked with different scriptures. These are things that a lot of us have experienced through life, and instead of anyone around us helping us navigate through these problems, navigate through this mistreatment, these issues get swept under the rug in our community, and we just keep on moving. So this is what a negative community looks like a lot of the time. Now, we have to remember, negative communities are made up of ignorant people for the most part, meaning people that don't understand the impact they have on everyone else around them. People that don't understand for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. So what I give you is going to impact you in a good way or in a bad way. So negative communities are made up for the most part of ignorant people, people that just don't consider how we're affecting other people. So this week, Group 52, this is what I want us to do. Let's do our best to take away ignorance, to undo our ignorance in an effort of making a better community. And what is the absolute quickest way to unfasten ignorance? Put on love. If you focus on spreading love to everybody you meet, you'll see a much better world. If you can take a second this week, just pause before you speak, before you act, just consider, what am I giving off in my community? Am I loving at work? Am I a great person at work? But I come home and my wife says I'm mistreating her? Am I the hardest working employee when I'm at work, but when a family member asks me to do something, am I lazy? Am I always busy? Am I dependable? Do I constantly take resources from other people and never give anything that I have in abundance? Maybe the world knows me as a kind-hearted person, but my kids know me as somebody that's being abusive. And the tough part is, it's the ignorance of it. A lot of us, we do these things and we never stop and ask ourselves. We never ask those around us, have I hurt you? How have I been treating you lately? And if someone says you've been mistreating me, a lot of times people say, hey, you're wrong. I got it. I'm doing a great job. So this week, Group 52, just pause. Take that extra second and think, how am I treating those around me? What am I giving in my community? Let's do our best to unfasten ignorance and put on love. Why? Because 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 8 reads, above all, keep loving one another earnestly, since love covers a multitude of sins. You see, the greatest gift of all is love. So if we can move forward in love, we'll see the chains fall away. We'll see problems in our society start to dwindle away. You'll see life around you become better as we move forward and spread love. So take that extra second and think this week, Group 52. And if this inspired any thoughts in you, leave a comment below. If you thought it was okay, share it with a friend. Feel free to contact the group leaders if you feel like there's anything you want to talk about. And you know the numbers to call if you feel like you need prayer or a conversation about anything. Thank you. Let's spread some love in this community.